Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm and welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. And it's the end of the day. I worked and then I had to run and do some banking and I'm home. Had to feed the animals and do all those fun chores, you know. And I'm tired. Fridays have always been like you hit this brick wall and you're tired after work. And I didn't even work like every day this week, but still, I'm tired. Tomorrow is our town celebration for the holidays, our town Christmas celebration. And one of the things that they're doing is they're having a senior lunch dinner. And it's like at 3:30. And they're gonna serve the seniors. And we have like a soup cook-off and you can, walk and get your soups. But for the seniors, that's not always really easy for them to do. So we have a nice dinner for them and they asked for some desserts. And a couple months ago I said yes. And now I'm tired. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping in at Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee and I'm in the thumb of Michigan and I like to do videos on canning and vintage recipes and baking and cooking and just life here. My glasses are really dirty. Okay, I'm gonna go clean my glasses. Okay, they're better. So this won't be a real long video because it wasn't a whole day. It's just gonna be what I'm doing tonight. And it's 7 o'clock and I need to make a dessert. So I went downstairs to my pantry and I did some pie filling. This was in July of 2023. So in pie filling, you need to use, see, it's not as thick on the bottom. So I'm gonna have to add some thickener. The gel that you use in it, it's best to use it in a year or shortly after. So I need to use this. So this is gonna be really easy. I'm gonna I have frozen pie crust and I got from the Mennonite store that the Amish girls and Mennonite girls make, and they sell them. I'll show you. There was 5. I got 2 left, and they were $11 for 5. Well, then you could buy tops. There's 5. I didn't use all these, so I'm gonna use one of them. So next time I'll just buy the bottom because I'll have some more tops, and I need to go there soon. So I need to get this out to thaw, and I'm gonna have to pour this into a pan and thicken it up more so that it will, be thick. It'll be pie. I've made a pumpkin pie in one of these, and my husband said, this is like the best pie crust. And I said, yeah, that's because I can make okay pie crust. But he's like, this is better than Pillsbury or any of those. And it is really good. Okay, I'm gonna turn the oven on to preheat to 350. I'm excited about tomorrow. There's a cookie walk. There's this dinner for the seniors. There's the soup contest. There's a wreath contest that you can buy tickets to win the wreaths. And then it goes to help the food pantry. There's a lighted parade. There's a cocoa bar. Santa's gonna be going everywhere. There's dinner with Santa for the kids. There's candy bingo for the kids. It's just gonna be a nice family time. And I'm really, I'm happy to help by bringing a dessert. I said to my friend though, who helps organize it, I said, I could go as a senior. And she laughed, she said, well, if you want to. I said, no, not yet. Not quite yet. Someday. So I'm going to get a pot out and we're going to open up this. This was a Mrs. Wages mix, and then I added the blueberries and raspberries. And, it has great flavor. The spice blend is just amazing. Okay. Let's open this up. Nice seal. Looks good, smells good. It was pretty thick until the very end. So there's one berry there. Let's get everything out of this. Give it a stir and see. Yeah, it's more saucy than thick enough as a pie. So I am going to get some cornstarch and make a slurry and add it to this, and I'll heat it up. And the pie crusts are almost thawed, actually. Several of the towns around here are having their celebrations too. I don't think we're having a craft show this year. Just cornstarch and water. But if I get this done, I don't have to worry about it in the morning. It'll be nice and cool and all set up. And I can take it uptown then. And I plan on videoing tomorrow and having, you know, some of the activities and the fun and the decorations to show you. So there'll be stuff for tomorrow. Ready to assemble the pie now. The pie crust is thawed and the filling has thickened up. I did add some frozen strawberries into it because raspberries just break down too much, so I wanted to have a little more fruit content. The blueberries are fine, so I decided to add strawberries that I had frozen, and they were beautiful. I had used the WeVac to seal them, and they weren't frosty at all. So it should be a pretty pie. So I'm using a slotted spoon to try and get out as much of the fruit first to make sure it's not just full of gel. And it's not going to have a lot of liquid left. So I'm just adding it all, and then I will put the top on. When I make homemade pie crust, I usually make it where it attaches to the bottom crust and crimp it. But this is how they do the pies there, and I tore it a little, but we'll pinch it back together and it will be fine. And then it vents around the outside edge. I think I will still put some vent holes in the middle. And, you know, you can make a pie with any canned fruit that you have and just, you know, thicken it up with cornstarch and the juice and put it into a pie crust and have a beautiful pie. And that's the nice thing about having these crusts in the freezer. I can make a pie really quickly. Now I'm just going to sprinkle some sugar on the top. It will give it a nice crust on the top and a little bit of sweetness. And I like the way it looks after it's baked. Into the oven this is going to go, and it will bake at 350. I came home and Jim had displayed those. I need to put the greenery and stuff, but he had those set up on display. Just took it out. It started to overflow, I guess from bubbling up, but it'll be fine. Okay, made it through. It's done, and it's not expanding anymore. I think I have a mess to clean up a little bit in the oven, though. Hate that. Ellie's waiting for me. She's waiting. So thank you for sticking around with me for day 6. I know it wasn't as much as usual, but that's how some days are. Yesterday I did a lot. Today I worked, which was a lot, but now I'm home. It's Friday. I'm gonna go chill and spend some time with Jim and my dogs. So everyone have a wonderful evening, Thank you for stopping in for day 6 of Vlogmas, and I'll see you tomorrow at Pike Creek Farm.